Hello again, Eagles. This is your captain, Mr. Smith, speaking. Currently, I am flying in my private jet on my way to my remote, deserted island somewhere in the Bermuda Triangle. Anyways, on my way, I figured I'd make this video to show you guys how I'd like you to complete your second Google form for fitness during our Learn from Home time together. So, you're going to head to the Google Classroom, which is probably already where you are because you're watching this video once again, and you're going to go to the 3 times per week fitness log link. And you're going to have you click on the link. When you do that, it will take you to a screen that looks like this called 3 times per week fitness log. So what I'd like you to do is fill this form out 3 times per week, please. Again, I will give you an example of how this form gets filled out. What week are we entering this information for? Again, if it's now, we're going to enter it for this week. And let's say I did this today, which is Tuesday. Okay. What I'm going to do is describe in as much detail what I actually did as a fitness activity. And again, a fitness activity might look a little bit different when you're at home right now because you don't have access to all the equipment that you had access to when you were at the school. And that's totally fine. So do not expect you to continue with your fitness program that you had at the school. You probably don't have the equipment that we have at the school. So figure out something else to do, okay? Or incorporate some of the things that you're doing into a new fitness regime at home. So for example, I went for a walk around my neighborhood, making sure that I stayed at least 2 meters from anyone else. I walked at a pace where I began to sweat about 10 minutes into the walk, okay? Describe as much detail as you can where you did this, okay? We're going to try and aim for a minimum of 30 minutes a day for 3 days a week. Where I did that? Well, what I'm going to write there, and you certainly do not have to do this. You're not required to upload files, but I've attached a map, and so that's going to get attached down here where it says add file, and I'm going to show you what that map looks like. So I just went to Google Maps. I mapped out a walking path, and then I took a screenshot of it. So we're going to say I walked all the way over here to there's a Tim Hortons there, and I started over here on South Pelham on the west side of Welland. I went up there, I went down Thorold, went to the Tim Hortons, and then I'm going to say that I walked back this gray path. Really, that's just an alternative path that I could have taken. You see that it says 25 minutes walking, about 2 kilometers is how far it was, and then coming back was very similar, about another 2 kilometers. But this just gives me, when I'm viewing this, the teacher, a general idea of what you've done. And if you don't want to enter all that information into here, then you can use your technology, on your phone, screenshot or something like that. If you want, again, you can complete all of this on your phone, okay? But you do not have to complete it all on your phone. Again, so for that answer, I'm just going to upload a file. You could easily describe that, okay? And for this part right here, I was asked how long I did this for. Well, I walked this route twice. Google said it would take me 45 minutes for one trip around. I managed to complete 2 trips around in about an hour and 10 minutes. Okay, so that right there gives you an example of how long I was active for. We're looking for 30 minutes minimum, but if you want to do more, that's excellent. Somebody my age definitely should be doing a little bit more exercise. Any other information that you want to include, you can put it right here. I might just give a little bit of information about the intensity. About halfway through the walk, I was sweating continuously. I would rate the intensity about 7 out of 10, and I continued to walk at this pace for the remainder of the walk. Then, because I'm including this image right here, I would add a file. If it's on your phone, you can just simply take a photo and upload it here, but I'm doing this on a computer, so I'm going to click there, add a file, and then what I would do is I would drag and drop that file into there, and then I'm going to go ahead and click submit. This is your activity log walkthrough, and again, please do this 3 times a week, every week.